What is good, everybody? Welcome back to another My Damn Toys video. Today we are back with brand new WWE action figure news for you guys, as always, as we hit it up right here, man. Very excited to get into these because I think these are pretty awesome. I'm pretty excited for them. Now, some of this stuff we had already seen, and some of this stuff is some good stuff, man. Now, I'm just going to go ahead, shut the hell up, and dive straight into it because I think it's very interesting stuff, and I'm honestly blown away collectively by all of it, and we're going to get into that, of course. But let's go ahead and start this off, man. Very big stuff right here. We have our first ever Coliseum 2-pack or Coliseum Collection 2-pack here for WWE Ultimate Editions. I do believe these are going to be sold on MattelCreations.com, but we have two brand new Ultimate Editions here from WWE and Mattel. You get the two box there, similar to what we've seen in the past here, but you do have Hulk Hogan and Terry Funk. Now, we knew we were getting these, but these images are awesome. I don't know who did these. I'm not sure, who is responsible for doing this, but you get some great detailed shots of everything you're getting. I think it shows off everything beautifully. I think you get a lot of good stuff here. I love all these shots that we got. It legitimately shows you everything you're getting here. Now, honestly, the Hogan is a bit of a repaint, but they know people are going to come heavy at these things. I love the cloth goods. I like the championship. I like the interchangeable stuff we got going on. Terry Funk getting an Ultimate is awesome. I know a lot of people are going to be excited about that. Now, if you're a young collector or you're a collector that didn't really grow up on this, or you're not older, you're probably going to skip over this. I don't see a lot of young cats going after this unless you just, maybe you love the older stuff. Maybe that's your deal, but at the same time, I remember tweeting about this and saying I saw this Terry Funk prototype months back before we got to Comic-Con, and I said that, I don't see this being a single release. This has to be an Ultimate Edition 2-pack, and lo and behold, it was. So that was kind of interesting and crazy, but this Terry Funk figure does look good. I like the cloth goods that you're getting here. This is going to go on Mattel Creations sometime soon. I want to say they announced what day and time they were going to release this, but I cannot remember it. So, that beats me. But overall thoughts is, it's not going to change the world, but at the same time, I think it's got some interesting stuff going on. You got 3 interchangeable heads for Funk. You get your cloth goods. Same deal with Hulk Hogan, which is the Hulk Hogan. This is like our 17th Ultimate Hulk Hogan now, which is kind of ridiculous. I do seriously believe it is, our 5th one or our 4th one here. So, you're getting that in your Hulk Hogan right there. I love the white shirt. I think that, people are going to be interested in this for sure, but I think it's going to be the older crowd, and that's not, a big deal. But these images look awesome, and I had to get on here and talk about them because I think they look great. I think for mock collectors, it's great. And, if you're an Ultimate Edition completionist, well, that's just the way of the world. Now, getting into these other images, this is what I'm really excited about. This is the money makers right here. This right here is what got me out of bed this morning, honestly, with all the things going on in the world. It's just jokes, but seriously, though, getting into it, man, we have new images of Elite Series 98. Now, we knew what the wave was, and we had seen, some renders and, stuff like that, but the figures created looks insane, and I imagine these are going to be hitting relatively soon. I feel like we got, Elite 95, 96, 97 in the blink of an eye, and I've seen where Elite 96 apparently is already hitting retail, which is kind of ridiculous. Saw somebody find it at Walmart the other day, what the hell's going on there? But Elite 98 looks ridiculous. Look at this Rick Boogs figure, man. This Rick Boogs figure looks like they took Rick Boogs and just morphed him into an action figure. This is such a good looking figure. Now, I got multiple things to say. First thing I'm going to say is Broncos Country. Now, I commented that same thing on Ringside Collectibles images of this Rick Boogs here. I'm not a Broncos fan. I think people thought I was a Broncos fan. That's not what I'm talking about. If you have any knowledge whatsoever, you'll understand why I'm saying Broncos Country. But this figure looks phenomenal. I love the chase as well, but the regular edition here with the guitar and the beautiful head sculpt, man, I'm not even a big Rick Boogs guy, but holy hell, did they nail this figure, man. I think it looks awesome. I love the attire. Double jointed arms. You got the pinless joints in here. I mean, you got a lot of good stuff going on. It does look like they gave him that rubber torso deal, similar to the Undertaker or SummerSlam ringside exclusive figure. Looks like we got a lot of that going on where you can pull the straps down, but maybe that means we're going to get an Ultimate Edition Kurt Angle one time soon. Praying to God that's the case. I would love to see a crowdfunder Kurt Angle, Ruthless Aggression era Kurt Angle with the SmackDown Fist stage included in a crowdfunder. For the love of God. I'd prefer cloth, but for the love of God, I would lose my mind. Rick Boogs looks insanity. Moving on to the next one, we also have a look at Randy Orton. Now, this Randy Orton honestly is boring. It's the Elite 78 mixed together with the Elite 90. Now, I love the Elite 90 in the white gear. Same torso, arms, all that good stuff, but he is in like the black and red with the RKO knee pads. I'm pretty sure this is the Elite 78 figure pretty much made over, but with that Elite 90 head sculpt, just with some added facial hair, as you guys know. So, it's a good-looking figure, and it's cool, whatever, but yeah, it's kind of a letdown. I was pretty let down by it. I think that they could have done better here, but you know, it is Randy Orton. It's a very solid figure, and his figures are awesome to collect, but yeah, I would have preferred better gear. You know what I mean? I think that's the grand scheme of it there, but it does look good. The head sculpt looks amazing. Next up, we do have a look at Finn Balor. Demon King Finn Balor. I do believe this is his match with Roman Reigns, if I'm not mistaken, from SummerSlam a year ago or so. Really sick of this head sculpt, but I know that the formula, they used the ripped up torso. It's got the body paint. It's got the tassels coming off the knee pads. Great interchangeable hands. It's going to be a double jointed arm Finn Balor. Really excited for that. I can't wait to see more Finn Balors in the future. I'm really not looking forward to a Judgment Day Finn Balor because the formula is going to be weird, right? Like, I feel like they're going to give him Montez Ford legs with no lower leg rotation. Calling it now. Is that going to come to fruition? Hopefully not, but that's what I'm putting out there. We're going to see if that comes to fruition. But Demon King looks crazy. I'm a big Finn Balor guy, so this figure looks amazing. I'm definitely going to be grabbing it. It's a demon. It's Finn Balor. Wouldn't have mattered. Still going to grab 77 of them. Love the back shot. Like, I'm sick of this head sculpt, but it's still, you know, I'll still take it. You know what I mean? I'm over this head sculpt, but at the same time, you know, maybe an interchangeable one, maybe a new interchangeable head would have been cool. I don't know, but you get the point. We also have a look at Big E. Now, this figure is, I saw people trying to say the Elite 95 was better than this. No, it's not, okay? This is not better. The Elite 95 is not better than this Elite 98. I think this Elite 98 looks fantastic. I like the gear better. I love the new molded WWE Championship. I told you guys that Ultimate Edition Brock Lesnar WWE title was new. It's new, man. Look at this thing. It's got Big E side plates. I love the way the center plate looks. It just looks a lot brighter. It looks a lot more official. It looks a whole lot better aesthetically than the old versions, and I think I can say that with full confidence. This looks awesome, man. They've really built upon that and really improved the championships, and I think that they should continue to do that across the whole board. It's going to have thinner plates, I bet. It's going to look really aesthetically pleasing. Looks great here, so I like it a lot. I think the Big E figure looks great, and it's a lot better than 95. I like this one a lot better than the Elite 95. I also love the new head sculpt, so I'm all on board with that. We also have a look at Mandy Rose. Now, this is an updated Mandy Rose. We haven't had her in 23 series now, and this figure looks so much better than her first go-around. The first one wasn't bad, but this one's definitely better. Double jointed arms. It looks like the formula is going to be nice. Should pose around really well. I think they nailed the likeness. I think this looks a lot more like her. I think that the build is better. Got the wings accessories. Very cool looking Mandy Rose figure. I'm on board with this one as well. I think they did a really great job on it. And I think just overall the quality of Mattel's products have been just absolutely insane, man. Even down to the basics. The basics have improved greatly. Even though sometimes I just want to throw them out the freaking window. Some of these basic waves, just with some of the stuff they've been doing, and these Elites are just mind-blowing, man. And we're finishing up Elite 98 with Farouk Assad, and this figure even looks good. And Farouk getting all the love, man. You got the head sculpt with the helmet, and you got the blue and the black and Sub-Zero looking coming in here, man. He looks good, and I think it's wild that we have so many Farouk figures. I think it's awesome and deserving, but it's just kind of wild to think about, you know what I mean? I think that's awesome that he has so many figures here. You get to collect all that. We just recently got the Acolytes version, and then now we have this, so really cool to see Farouk getting love here, and I'm all aboard that. I'm all for, they need to redo the APA Farouk and Bradshaw, honestly. I think it's about time. That was Elite 38. I think, you know, we're 60 series later. I think it's time for new APA figures. Maybe we can make that happen, but I had to get on here and talk about these Ultimates and get on here and talk about these Elites because I thought that it was absolutely necessary, but I'm blown away with the whole collection, the Coliseum collection. I'm guessing that we're going to get more figures like that, right? Like, they gotta dig into the bag. I think doing the online exclusive like that through Mattel Creations is the way to go, just so that you can get these Terry Funk-like characters into the Ultimate Edition line. You can get those throwback guys, so if they were to do throwbacks like that again, I could totally see us doing a new Coliseum collection 2-pack with 2 new guys, or maybe they'll repaint an older version of somebody, like a Ric Flair or somebody like that, and pair that with somebody to get a new guy into the Ultimate Collection, so I could see that happening for sure, and I can't wait to see what they do with it, man. I think that'll be awesome. I'm still waiting on some more modern guys to be made, but I'm all aboard some classics as well. I think that's really awesome. You get the throwback stuff going on. I'm all on board, but leave me your thoughts down below, man. What do you think of Elite 98? What do you think of the new Coliseum Collection 2-packs? that we're getting here. Are these must grab? Which figures do you like? Which do you not like? I think the figure of the day has to be the Rick Boogs. The Rick Boogs figure, if I get that in hand before the top 10 countdown, holy shit, man. He may end up running away with the thing. We'll have to see, but he's definitely, based on looks only, from where I'm sitting right now at this chair, I'm gonna say that's a top 10 figure of the year already. I don't know. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Don't shoot the messenger, Brad. Look at the figure yourself, but I'm getting the hell out of here, man. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy. Leave me your thoughts down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a blessed one, and I'll see you guys next time.